There are three key elements that I believe are essential to unlock your family's growth potential: Heartset, mindset, and skill set. And in this video, we're going to look at Heartset, as this for me is always where I start when working with someone for the first time. Quite simply, I ask, what is it you love to do? If you could wake up every morning to do what you love, what would it be? When you learn through the energetic frequency of love, everything feels effortless. You're immediately in a lights on creation mode. You feel energized and excited for the day. Your mind is like a sponge, ready to absorb new information, and you're powered up to create at an accelerated rate. When you know how easy it is to get children learning in a lights on way, why would you sit them down for 14 years and turn their lights off? It's a serious question for us to ask ourselves as parents. Why are we accepting this? And for educators to ask, why are we perpetuating this when we actually know how to get children to be incredible, hungry, curious learners? The great news is, if your children are in school and are lights off, you don't have to take them out to home educate. You can shift things fast by creating that culture of learning at home and becoming the inspired leader, as we covered in the previous two videos. So finding out what your family loves to do is essential. And most parents make the mistake of working on mindset without Heartset activated. This is like standing them at the edge of the cliff and saying, trust me, jump, you'll be okay. Trouble is, they don't know why they're jumping in the first place, other than you're telling them to do so. When you have Heartset activated and in play, then the reason to jump into the unknown is because they want to discover the next level of what they can do with what they love. When you find your natural born talent and you connect to your switch, you become courageous enough to go all in. And if that means jumping and trusting that the net will appear, then so be it. I invite you to start thinking about your heart as setting the baseline rhythm for your life. This means listening into its beat, creating moments of silence when you connect with your heart so you can entrain and align your actions with it. For me, when I truly listen to my heart, I know I'm here to explore all that I can into my last breath. I'm not here to plod along, living a half life of unfulfilled potential. I want to look back and have no regrets. If I have to fail more times than I achieve success, so be it. That is what my heart has set for me as my path to follow. When you listen into your heart, what truth do you hear? When we ignore what our heart wants to express, then it's like cutting off the oxygen supply to our soul. When we listen in, we get energized to stay on our purposeful path, and we focus our attention on what really matters. This is when we as mothers become a formidable force for good for ourselves, for our families, and for our world around us. So let our hearts beat loudly and proudly. Let us lead ourselves and our families to learn to live aligned to our heart's desire. When we bring in what we love to do, which is always linked to where our natural born talents and strengths lies, imagine what becomes possible for us all. Can you see the future that I see? One where children all around the world stay well and truly connected to their switch, and they learn with their lights on because their mothers were courageous enough to learn how to lead in a truly inspired way from the inside out.